Good morning, folks. It's Elliot again with Base Biz, Life Biz, with some info for your life biz today. And I'm just talking about, briefly about the importance of moving ahead with projects and some ways in which you can do that. A lot of people tend to put things off because either they're afraid to start or they don't know where to start. My thing is start, okay? Say for instance, for me, I do a lot of video projects. So what I'll do to kind of get myself motivated before I ever even set up a camera and start shooting, I may just go ahead and sketch out maybe 1, 2, 3 ideas. Like get a piece of paper, 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares, and kind of do a theme, like an intro, middle, and end. And then at the bottom, what I want to do the video about. Again, action is what counts. It's not so much specifically what you do all the time, but action. So if you're taking action in the direction that you're moving in, that you need to, doing what you need to do, then you can always come back and actually add on to that. I've said this before. You got to consider it's like an elephant. If you had to consume an entire elephant, you couldn't do it in one bite, but you do it a bite at a time. So take big projects, break them down. Okay, today you may only do one thing. Tomorrow you may do something else. Even if you can't spend but 15 minutes on it, 10 minutes on it, 5 minutes on that lunch, you're stacking the cards in your favor and you're moving in the direction that you want to be, which is forward. So anything that you do in relation to the project that you're trying to complete is moving you in that direction, and ultimately you're gonna finish it. So one of the big things too is making lists. Make a list, okay? 1 through 10, and you make that list every day. And you check it off as you accomplish stuff, and look back over the list as the days go by. Every morning when you get up, you should be making your list of the things that you need to do for the day. Again, you make that list, which once it's done, you check it off, you move on to the next thing and the next item. But what you'll find on those lists is that certain things that's on there may not be that important that you accomplish. So for those things, you write those things off. In other words, you scratch through them and you either move them to a lower priority on your list, or you outsource it to somebody else. We talked a little bit about outsourcing. One of the good local ways to outsource, if it's in your city, is TaskRabbit, and that's an app that you can actually get. Another good outsource resource is not Gumroad, but Fiverr. And there are many more. I mean, there are a lot of different ones. And in my book, I'll talk about these. Wake Up, the ride along is actually like an extension of these little chats that we're having here. This is information that I'm dispersing to you here. But you can get Ride Along, Wake Up for free. And that's the first part. It's called Part 1, a life hack for a new era, at the link below. But this is Elliot just giving you, some heads up on some info on completing tasks. Break the task down. Daily, when you get up, you want to have your list 1 through 5, 1 through 10 of what you need to get accomplished. You also, when you start a project, you need to have a project guide, is what I call it. Basically, it's a thumbnail sketch of what you need to do. Get a piece of paper, fold it in half, make it 3 boxes, put in, beginning, middle, end. If it's a video project, if it's a book project, what you're talking about, at the bottom, your theme, and then you break that down in those boxes. Any ideas you have for intros, whatever it is, do your bullet lists in those boxes. And then now you have a blueprint to work with when you go to do your video. You can take that piece of paper and be like, and then you can change it. The point is that it's stimulating you in the right direction to do something, okay? And that's the key here. We want to be accomplishing something, all right? So this is Elliot again with Base Biz Life Biz. Just wishing you the best in all your endeavors in life. Again, check out the book. It's called Wake Up, A Life Hack for a New Era. And it's a part of a series called The Ride Along, which is exactly what I'm doing now. But it's some really good ideas. It'll be accompanied by some documents that you can download and look at. And I'll even probably do some whiteboard stuff along with that to add on to it. But get the Gumroad app if you have iPhone. If not, just click on the link. You can download the Wake Up audiobook to your computer or your phone, or stream it, I believe, as well. But it's free for now. Put in 0 for the amount when you sign up for it, and you can get it. Okay? This is Elliot saying peace and blessings, and always mind your biz. Peace.